Greetings and thank you for joining me on the Victory Independence channel, part of the Vision Victory channel as well. I'm very excited to do this video today because I have been purchasing real estate since I was 18 years old. I've been giving you the truth about the real estate market, data that CNBC and Fox won't touch. Since March of 2008, I've been very happy to dig it up for you, report it, and give you analysis and my opinion. Why I'm excited is because oftentimes it's the same message on the Vision Victory channel or the Victory Independence channel. It's a lot of overwhelming truth and data to counteract all the propaganda, and then it's an analysis of don't do this and don't do that. I'm excited because if you want to buy a home, I believe the conditions to purchase your own home that you want to live in, and with a mindset of at least living in it for 10 years, I believe those conditions are just around the corner. I'm looking around October of 2010 to January of 2011 as a great time for those of you wanting to live in a home, purchase a home, not investors, not flippers. Now, there are still rising foreclosures. We are still at all-time highs. There are still banks delaying delinquency notices. There are still shadow inventory. There's still a lot of inventory out there. So a lot of people are going, well, wait a minute. Why would I buy a home if prices are going to go down? Well, prices are going to go down, but I believe it's because of those buyers that are going to be out there from October to January of 2011. You're going to be the reason prices are going down if you're a buyer. If you don't understand what I mean, you're going to ask for much lower than the asking price, and you're going to get it. If you look at mortgage applications for the past 5 weeks, since the tax credit has expired, they have literally collapsed in this short amount of time. They're down 49% in the past 5 weeks. That is huge. What that is evidence that the buyer pool from 6 months into the future, a year into the future, has been sucked in to the tax credit, and they have now purchased their home. If you wanted to purchase a home, you ran to a realtor. You ran to the MLS to find a home so you can get that tax credit. If people were even thinking about buying a home, they were shopping because they had that tax credit out there. Now it's collapsed. So what we're going into is a summer that is not going to eat away at the inventory out there, and especially not going to touch the shadow inventory out there. So the sellers that survive the summer, I don't know if I could call it survival, but if they survive the summer and they end up with their house still for sale in October, November, December, cyclically, and of course the huge major move in housing that's going on right now from a macroeconomic perspective is going to be hugely negative for the seller. First of all, they do have all those forces that are going to be pushing housing down. Then they have, when it rains, when it goes into holidays, there's even a smaller buyer pool. That is why I'm calling for basically an extreme buyer's market during those months. Now, why do I think people should pull the trigger right now, even though prices could still go down? Well, first of all, I'm not overwhelmingly concerned with price. What I'm looking at is relative to your income. And of course, I hope you have a good job, stable job. Relative to income, with these artificially low interest rates, I think you can have a very low payment for your house because of housing prices already being down, already being knocked down. So yeah, let's say they go down another 30%, another 40%. Eventually there is a bottom in housing because just like gold can't go to zero, houses can't go to zero either. You still have dirt, you still have wood, you still have a piece of property. In the past, I've been very negative on housing, buying housing, because of course when I started doing these videos, we had a lot of price drops that we had, and that's what I said would happen, and that's exactly how it happened. But there's a big difference between 400,000 going to 100,000 and 100,000 going to 80,000. And I know the percentage-wise, people are looking at it and go, wow, that's a huge drop if they drop 20%. Look, it's only $20,000, and you know my opinion on dollars. What I'm looking at is a fixed low loan payment for you or the ability to pay off the home. Because remember, priced in gold and silver, housing is going to continue to collapse. Priced in dollars, it's hard to make a price prediction. There's these deflationary forces with rising unemployment, but at the same point in time, there's this situation with our currency. People call inflation hyperinflation. I do too. We're facing, it's more than that. It's bigger than that. So I'm not going to make a price prediction. Certainly not going to say housing is going to go up or you're going to make a profit relative to income, relative to other goods. I kind of see housing being stagnant for a long time. But I do see people who want to own a home, people who are out there who want to buy a home. I think it will be a great time to buy this fall, this winter. You heard it here on the Vision Victory channel. All you guys out there who said I was only negative and pessimistic, well, there you go. Hope you enjoyed this video.